When war broke out in his home country of Syria, it ended up leaving Hassan Al Kontar without a passport and stuck in limbo, living at the airport in Kuala Lumpur for 7 months. Think about that, 7 months. His story made headlines around the world before he was able to come to Canada. And now Hassan has just received his Canadian citizenship. Hassan, welcome back to your morning. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
You're waking up this morning a Canadian citizen. The ceremony happened yesterday. What was that moment like for you?
I'm still, I think it's overwhelming, and I'm still trying to have a moment for myself and take it all in. There's something the clerk yesterday said at the time of the ceremony. When we start singing the Canadian anthem, she said, "This is the first time you are going to sing the anthem as a Canadian." And that made my day, actually, and it was a very emotional moment for me.
How were you feeling when you were singing those words?
After 15 years or more of being stateless, I was able to say that I'm stateless no more. And now I belong to a country, I belong to a society. I have a place I could call home. I am permanently safe and legal. I have a promising future ahead, and but it was a bittersweet because it came with a huge price, ultimate price. It costed me a father. I was not able to travel to say goodbye at the time he died. It costed me 15 years of separation away from my family. I have a niece, sister-in-law that I never met. It costed me a destroyed country, millions of refugees and displaced people. It costed me prison, jail, detention, hundreds of interrogations, and being subjected to racism, discrimination, segregation for years, where the whole world judged me because of my nationality, not because of my own crimes. So it felt that now I can say that I am a Canadian and I belong to this country, and I'm trying to enjoy it.
It is unbelievable what you've gone through over the last 15 years. What is the first thing you're going to do now that you have the documentation, the passport? Where are you going to travel? What's going to happen?
I think for the Canadians who are listening to me this morning, airports are just a transit stop towards their final destination. It's just a tool. For us as refugees, especially Syrians, since 2011, it's more than that. It's the line between death and life. It's where your future is going to be determined and the rest of your life. It's the place where you need all the strength you can have just to have the immigration stamp, which most of the time never happen. It's where you call all the prophets, all the holy books, just to help you go through the immigration. I think I'm going to enjoy having the Canadian passport now and make the airport just a transit stop. And I'm planning to visit my family soon. I did this for 15 years. So that's the plan for now.
I think that's a fantastic plan. What else have you been up to since you were last on the show? It's been a couple of years, obviously. So what does life look like now for you?
I keep telling myself that I live in Vancouver. Vancouver is my hometown, but it's not actually, because I spent most of my time traveling within BC, around BC. I'm working with the Canadian Red Cross. Currently, I'm in Princeton, BC, helping with the flood recovery. So for the last 3 years during the pandemic, I also have been a frontline worker during the pandemic in BC vaccination. I could easily claim that I saw more BC than most Canadians.
You know, when you think back to your life living at that airport for months and months, and how you talk about as a refugee, to use your words, that is the line between a different life and the life that you were living. When you look back at video, and we'll show some now of what life was like for you, can you believe that that was your life at that time? What are you thinking?
When I look back at it now, I don't remember the good moments, which they were. I remember all the bad memories at the detention jail, and all the faces of the people who used to be jailed with me, people who did nothing wrong except being born on the wrong side of the war. I think it made me who I am today. It gave me a different understanding for life. I know better about priorities now, and with more survival skills. I think it helped contribute to shape me the way I am today, and I will not change it. If I had the chance to do it again, knowing that I will have the same outcome, being a Canadian, I will gladly do it again.
Well, listen, Hassan, we appreciate you coming back on to check in. Congratulations on becoming a Canadian citizen, and the best is yet to come. Also, side note, appreciate all the Canadian gear around you right now. Looks good on you.
Thank you very much. For most people, they took down their Christmas decoration. I think mine just started, and it's not once a year. It's a constant feeling.
The celebration continues. All right, Hassan, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.